I want to go back to that day in August of 2014 to the police. It was July of 2014. Ramsey, Orta. We have seen your video countless times. The world has seen this video, but we have rarely heard your voice. Talk about what you saw happen that day and what inspired you to flip open your cell phone and start filming.
What I saw that day was NYPD murder my friend, and what inspired me to take the video because I have past videos of NYPD abusing their power with people I associate with.
And so you started filming?
Yes.
You didn't stop?
No.
Your hand is remarkably steady as we show this video.
Yes.
What were you thinking?
I was about to go down, and I just had to make sure I stood there and make sure I had got every detail and I ain't missed nothing.
And what were you feeling as you were filming? You were a friend of Eric Garner's.
I was upset. I mean, you could clearly hear it in the video. I was running my mouth in the video, but I was highly upset.
What were you saying?
Cursing, calling them names, telling them to leave him alone, and that I have witnessed that he wasn't selling any loose cigarettes, that he just had broke up a fight.
Well, explain that. He was known for selling loose cigarettes, but actually on this day, there had been a fight in the street, and he had gone to mediate the fight, to try to break it up.
The fight had broken out maybe 2 feet away from us. He jumped up and separated them. As soon as he separated them, the cops came out the car and targeted Eric.
What has happened to you since July 17th, 2014? First, what did you do with that video?
First, the Daily News got in contact with me and asked me if I had any pictures, and I told them I got a video, and we took it from there, and from then on, I've been targeted by NYPD. I got 5 pending cases right now, 2 in Supreme Court, 3 in criminal. Since then, I've just been harassed. I've been almost killed in Rikers Island.
How long were you held at Rikers Island? We interviewed your aunt at the time that you were in Rikers.
I was in Rikers 2 separate times, one for 60 days and one for 30 days, I believe. And the 60-day stay was the time that I went on the hunger strike.
For how long?
A month and a half.
What were you striking about?
The rat poison, and I didn't want to eat nothing that Rikers provided me.
Why? What do you mean rat poison?
It was rat poison in the food.
Did you think you were being targeted?
Yes.
Now, you were arrested. Your wife was also arrested?
Yes.
Why was she arrested?
She got arrested for assault charges that was allegedly caught on camera. And now we come here today and the charges brought up against her dropped.
You've been arrested for drug offenses. In one of those arrests, you said that the police officer said to you, "You videoed us. Now we're videoing you." Mm-hmm. Can you explain when that was and what they said?
Clearly, when they jumped out on me, that was the first thing that came out his mouth. Like, you filmed us, so now we filming you. Because I asked, why do you have your cameras out? Like, when they jumped out on me, they had their phones in their hand instead of a gun or anything, from my knowledge, was supposed to be in their hand. So I asked him, why is he filming me? And he said, because you filmed us.
Are you sorry you filmed the death of your friend, Eric
No.
Garner? Are you sorry you put it out for the world to see?
No, I am sorry for not having a legal defense before I actually put the video out there. Other than that, I don't regret nothing.
What do you mean a legal defense?
As far as lawyers and people that I know that can protect me for any retaliation from happening.
Have you sued the New York Police Department?
No.
Do you plan to?
Yes.
Why?
Took my life away from me. Took my friend's life away from me. I mean, there's nothing more I could say.
What do you say to Ramsey Orta? Erica, soon after your dad died, there was a big service in Staten Island at a church. And when Ramsey Orta's name was mentioned, the entire, all of the people there, and this church was packed to the rafters, applauded. What has Ramsey Orta meant to you and your family?
Like a hero. I just want to say that, you know, hearing him, being in the same room with him, hearing the words come out of his mouth instead of just reading it in the newspaper, it really hits home. There was a lot of craziness in the beginning, but my family always respected the fact that he recorded this video. But, you know, in a way, I feel like I could have been there for him a little bit more, but I just don't know how. Like, we was put in this position, both our lives was destroyed. The police with the constant, I get harassed on Twitter, you know, he get harassed in person, and, you know, I'm just here for him, you know, whatever he needs. I want to use, you know, whatever I'm doing, the work that I'm doing now to really capture his voice. He hasn't been really recognized in the media, and I just want to, you know, be able to project that to the world, you know, about the way things happened, knowing firsthand, you know, what's going on with his cases and keeping people updated on what he's being charged with and his cases and stuff. I just want to offer support. You know, my family, we talk about him a lot, you know, and we say how is disgusting how they keep on targeting him. Like when he was in jail and being rat poisoned with the rat poison in his food, like I was hurt. Like he's already like there and not supposed to be there, and now y'all trying to kill him. And
what proof did you have that there was rat poison in your food, Ramsey?
I was serving the food for one, and two, a couple of my friends had saved some of the food, and when the time came, we gave it to Department of the Health, and they brought back the lab saying that it was rat poison.
We're also joined by Reggie Harris, advisor to Erica Garner, director of organizing at the Black Organizing Project, speaking to us from San Francisco. Can you talk about the significance of what's taking place right now? Eric Garner's family, the latest news, the grand jury refusing to indict the prosecutor in the case, now the Congress member from Staten Island, but one officer has been internally charged, not criminally indicted. Kizzy Adonis, your thoughts?
First of all, thank you for having me. Ramsey, I'm sorry I couldn't be there in the room with you, but you are a hero, and you know, I'm here for you in any way I can be. Just a little bit of background about Staten Island. It's populated largely on the south side of the island from people or by people from South Brooklyn that went there as a result of white flight. And so you have a tension there between the people on the south side of the island and the people on the north side of the island. Eric Garner was killed on the north side of the island. Most of the minorities are located on the north side of the island. However, 3 out of every 5 New York City police officers reside in Staten Island. And so when you look at situations where Daniel Donovan, the DA at the time, getting promoted now to Congress, and he runs this entire race without mentioning Eric Garner hardly at all. We're looking at situations where on that island now, because politically you want to appease the police officers that reside there. You know, Debbie Rose is endorsing Mike McMahon, who is the new DA. At the same time, while you have Pat Lynch, the president of the Police Benevolent Association, of the police union, endorsing the same man. It's an incestuous cesspool of kind of cover-ups and double dealing there. You know, the Democrats on Staten Island are no better than the Republicans. And so when you take a look at
Reggie, before we wrap up, I wanted to ask Erica, as you speak about Congress, are you thinking of running for Congress, Erica Garner?
What I want to do is I want to organize the black and brown vote on Staten Island. I want to knock on doors. I want to ask the people of Staten Island about their issues firsthand, because no one is talking about, you know, what's going on in Staten Island. So if I do decide to run for Congress, I want to, you know, be one of those elected officials that get into office and don't turn their backs on people. I want to be one who wants to hold people accountable and get the corrupted out. I want to be able to treat the same way how they treat whistleblowers. I want to be able to point out the corrupted elected officials and get them out.
And what are your plans, Ramsey?
Plans is to keep spreading the word of Cop Watch and make sure everybody has knowledge and
you're going to keep filming?
Yeah, I'm going to keep filming.
I want to thank you both for being with us. We'll continue this conversation afterwards and put it online at democracynow.org. Ramsey Orta, Erica Garner, Reggie Harris. I'm Amy Goodman. Thanks for joining us.